Dear viewers, thank you very much for play this video. I have appeared in front of you again today. Today I will present an instructional video for beginners. My topic today is about camera lenses explained, how do they work, and basic concepts of animation. Watch this video carefully and you will benefit even a little bit. If you are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe. Finding the right lens for your camera can vastly improve your images and overall production. But learning about video and photo camera lenses can be expensive and time consuming. In this article, we explain photo and video camera lenses so that you can not only understand how your lens and camera work together, but also which lens or set of lenses is the best option for you moving forward. This is camera lenses explained. Camera lenses explained anatomy and mechanics. Focal length, aperture, shutter speed, depth of field, aspect ratio, lens breathing, lens flaring, chromatic aberration, light bokeh, camera lens test videos. Photo and video camera lens basics. Camera lenses and optics in general have been improved upon long before the invention of the camera because lenses were useful centuries before the Lumiere brothers were even born. What is a camera lens? A camera lens is an optical body that features a single lens or an assembly of lenses that mounts to a camera body. Some lenses are interchangeable, while others are built into the construction of the camera itself. Modern lenses attempt to set the angle of incidence and angle of refraction to equal values to decrease the amount of aberration, and features a focus element that allows the operator to dictate which portions of the image are acceptably sharp and which portions are blurred. As this image illustrates, light coming into the lens is focused and aimed toward the image plane. For digital cameras, this is where the sensor is located. The distance between the point of convergence and the image plane is measured in millimeters, and this is what we mean by focal length. Before we get into the pros and cons of prime lenses, take a minute to download our free ebook Camera Lenses Explained, where we cover everything you need to know about the different types of camera lenses, their unique visual characteristics, and how to use them. Knowing the camera lens basics in more than just understanding the technicals, each lens tells a slightly different story based on the film language developed over the last century of filmmaking. For example, here's D.P. Roger Dickens discussing his personal thoughts on lens choice and the storytelling values of those decisions. What does mean on a lens? Well, on the side and front of your camera lens, you will find a small with a number or set of numbers next to it. This is a measurement in millimeters between the optical center of the lens and the image plane. This measurement dictates the lens focal length or the area that lens is able to capture, as illustrated in the image below. The longer the focal length, the narrower the field of a view and shorter. Focal lengths capture a wider image. When it comes to camera lenses, your focal length will not only allow you to capture footage with different visual properties, but those properties will change the emotional effect the footage or image will have on the viewer. There are both practical and creative reasons for choosing a specific photo or video camera lens. So, understanding focal length might be the most important visual tool for a filmmaker or photographer to understand. A basic way of explaining focal length is the magnification of your lens. A longer lens will give you a narrow image that is closer to the subject, whereas a wider lens will capture more of the area from further back. Some high profile performers even have a lens close built into their contracts that limit the focal length of any lens used to capture their image. These performers understand the power of focal length. They have a desire to retain some control over their professional images. And while this isn't an option for a traditional actor, certain musical artists and social media stars want to keep their image consistent. Some people may refer to the focal length as the lens size. Any lens with a focal length for narrative filmmaking, but that doesn't mean you will not use it, and some directors will use it often. Focal length matter both for photo lenses and video lenses because a photograph or a video recording that used a 50 mm lens will have a drastically different look and feel to one that was captured with a 20 mm. Here is a scene from Blade Runner 249 where the camera is simulating a pair of binoculars, and to recreate the visuals you might get from optics like the example below. The filmmakers would use a long angle lens like an 85 mm. This is one example of using a specific focal length of lenses for practical application in your story. But focal length can also be used for emotional reasons. What is a camera lens aperture? Aperture describes the light intensity of a specific image or set of images. Lens aperture controls light that passes through the lens to the image sensor or film. This is measured in f-stops or t-stops. You will normally find t-stops used when describing the best camera lenses versus a standard digital photography lenses. T-stop and f-stop are not the same, though they are commonly mixed up or used in place of one another. Professional filmmakers deal with T-stops, while many digital photography and indie filmmakers use the term f-stop. It really depends on the lens you are working with. Just know that they both refer to aperture stops. The lower the stop number, the higher the aperture. That means that a T2 is higher than a T8. That's because the aperture is wider and therefore lets in more light. Higher light intensity is equal to higher stop number. Camera lenses with higher stop ratings and wider openings allow more light, which means you can film in darker locations. Aperture range of a film length is expressed by the lens ratio, focal length divided by maximum aperture. If there is any mistake in my video, please comment. Any comments will make my way easier. Your valuable comments will motivate me to make new videos. Thank you for watching my video. Like and subscribe my channel. See you soon again next tutorial. If you are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe.